Good morning, everybody. Hang on just a second. I forgot. I forgot something. Forgot my hat. I had a haircut, so I'm looking pretty bald with no hair without my hat on. So gotta put on that hat. Good morning, Jesse. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Annette. Glad you all are here with us. And I'm a little bit late, so my apologies. Had some issues with my lighting, so hopefully that looks okay this morning. See, is there anybody else in here this morning? Looks like we only have two people in here, so I'm 45 minutes early. Well, Jesse, it's weird because whenever I schedule something, it shows up when I say 6 a.m., it shows up as Mountain Standard Time for whatever reason, based on our location, I guess. And so I never know if it's early or late. I think Chris and Larry had that same issue. Yeah. Hey, Candy Watson. Good morning. Glad that you're here. I like that picture of your dog. Is that a border collie or some other breed? We have a border collie cattle dog mix, and she looks similar to that. So definitely caught my attention. Yeah, yeah, Jesse. Well, thanks for the feedback there. I appreciate that. I got it twice from you. For some reason, Jesse, I see two. Oh, never mind. This is uh this this is Melon. Melon does things differently. Yeah, I bet yours did say 10 p.m. Annette. I'm glad that you're here with us. Thank you for joining the late night show over there. Hey, Cold War Prepper. Good morning. I hope everything's well for you over there in Central Texas. You're probably not too far away from Lazy Days Ahead, Jesse and Lisa. Candy Watson says Border Collie and something else cross and thank you. Yeah, good looking dog. I got my other dog in here. Hey, Scout, you want some coffee? Scout, wake up. He's sleeping. Oh, are you gonna wake up and come over here? Come on. Want some coffee? Let's go. It's time for coffee. No, you're gonna be antisocial. You want to see the people. You don't want coffee. He'll probably be more awake here in a little bit. Well, hey, we got Rebecca Davis in the house. Everybody, welcome in Rebecca here. Good morning, Rebecca. I think your dog's crossed with deer. I think our border collie child dog is crossed with a bat. She has huge bat ears. Get another cup of coffee and breathe. I'm congested this morning. And a lot of people can hear that I can't breathe very well. I've heard it said before on my bike videos, actually, that people say something's wrong with your breathing. Maybe so. I don't know. I do all right though. I can ride my bike pretty good up in the mountains here. So love your lives. Everyone's so supportive and encouraging. Well, that's what I would like to hope, and that I can't control much, but we got some great people in here, and yourself included. So you make it that way. So thank you for being supportive and encouraging. Um, my goodness, we got Jesse dropping links for people's channels. Jesse, the mod father, good job, Jesse. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you and all your fine work you do moderating. Um, there we go. Cold War Preppers talking about the weather. Speaking of, if you type in weather, and let's see, we'll type in Phoenix. My parents are headed down to Phoenix to the airport. If you type in weather and a town that you're looking for the weather report, Nightbot should drop the weather report. There it is. Weather for Phoenix is conditions are sunny, a temperature of 66 degrees right now. Wind is blowing from the east at 6 miles per hour, and current humidity is 28%. Wow, they got 28%. What do we have here? Now now I found a squirrel to go chase. Let's see here. Weather to Chino Valley. So that's north of us. Weather in Chino Valley. Let's see what we got. Oh boy, we're getting all kinds of weather reports. See, the weather in Houston over by Jesse is cloudy with temperature of 74. Winds blowing 11 miles an hour. Current humidity is 87%. Man, that's humid. We rarely get up to this, to 87%, unless we got a monsoon going on. That doesn't sound too bad. 74 sounds like monsoon weather. Man, everybody's dropping. Hey, we got Tiny Tim Posey in the house. And I'll just apologize ahead of time for this um, melon, jumpy um, live chat. We got grafted branch listening and driving, is what Matt says. Good morning, Matt. Hope everything's well with you. It's good emailing back and forth with you. Was that this past weekend? I can't remember. Things have just been crazy around here lately with work and other stuff. Um, weather. Everybody's dropping the weather. It's awesome. Um, so let's see. So Tiny Tim, where he is in Arkansas, 63, 3-mile-an-hour winds. Ooh, it's 100% humid there. So do you got rain over there, Tim? Or did it just rain? It's pretty humid at 100%. Can't get much more humid than that. Let's see where Rebecca is. Columbia, Missouri, right? She typed in Missouri. Yeah. 54 degrees, 5 miles an hour, 93% humidity. And we got Heather over there in Massachusetts. Let's see. Um, oh, somebody typed it in too much, so we didn't get a weather report from Massachusetts. But Queen Creek, just a little bit south of us. Prepper Book Club, by the way, good morning. That's where Prepper Book Club is looking for the weather report. 63, 8-mile-an-hour winds, 26%. More humid than it is up here. I think I typed in the weather report for up here in Chino Valley, but it already timed out. So, hey, good morning, Wolves Den. Good morning to you. Hope you were well. Thanks for joining us. We got 12 awesome people in here right now. Oh yes. We got a report from Annette in Perth, Australia, about the spending spree on Easter. 3 bags of compost, 3 fruit tree fertilizers, and a heap of seed packets. Nice. I love it. Well, glad to hear that you got some good stuff this weekend, Annette. Um, it only jumps one page at a time. Yeah, but it jumps while I'm scrolling, so I don't like that. Let's see. Yep, Tiny Tim has rain. It's weird that the weather report doesn't say rain when it's 100% humidity. I wonder if it's just not currently raining at that very moment. All right, we got a weather report from Perth. 14 degrees Celsius now, heading for 27 degrees Celsius tomorrow. I gotta go convert it. That's one of those conversions that's not easy to do in the head, right? I mean, 0 degrees Celsius times 9 over 5 plus 32. Can't do that one. See, so it's like 60 degrees Fahrenheit over there. 14 degrees Celsius is like just under 60 degrees, and then 27. That's 80 degrees, huh? Yeah, so Not too bad. Fall temperatures over there in Australia. All right, let's see. Oh, we got Leanne in the house. Good morning, Leanne. Hello, hello to you. All right, we got Farmer Brad in the house. Farmer Brad's got a question here. I don't know. I don't know what this might be. Let's see. Have you seen Tim Pool's Chicken City live stream? He has it set up to give chicken mealworms for each super chat. He's averaging $1,200 a day from his chicken. Good grief, that's genius. But I mean, how? I wonder what his costs for meal for mealworms are if he's getting $1,200 a day. I mean, uh, that's actually not too difficult to set up, to be honest. Man, you gotta have a big old hopper full of mealworms. If I mean, if it runs out, right? People are not gonna give anymore. I mean, that's pretty smart, I guess, but I don't know. Chickens are gonna get so fat, they're just gonna die. Hey, we got Jennifer in the house. Jennifer Danger. Sorry, Anger. Rhymes with danger. Good morning, Jennifer. All right, I'm starting to wake up. Jesse, you're hilarious, my friend. I love it. That, did you see my joke over there on Steven's live chat last night, Jesse? If you did, you could throw the punchline in the chat here. Um, 41 subs from hitting 300. That's awesome, Annette. I gotta figure out a threshold for what we should go for when we try to get people up and over their milestone. So I'm gonna throw this one out there, and maybe you guys can tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe we should vote on it. I don't know. Let me think about this a little bit because I'm thinking there's a few milestones that are pretty important ones, and it'd be great to get people up and over those. 100 is a big one, 500 is a big one, 1,000 is a big one, right? So we got three of them. Are there other ones? Those are the three I like to focus on, and then you're gonna have to be within a certain range, I think, for us to really try to get you up and over that. So 41. I mean, if we only have 13 people in here, it's gonna be real hard to get you 41 subs, but we could get you closer, and 300 is a nice milestone for sure. It's not one of those major ones, but um, let me think about it. We'll see how we can get people up and over those those milestones. But that's awesome, and that 300 is real close for you. So that's great. Um, this is the biggest thing though. Right here is right here, subbing to one another, and and that's doing it, and that's leading by example right here, folks. That's if you type in AZ, of course, if you remember, I mean Jesse is really good at being the mod father, but if you type in AZ, Leanne, you crack me up. If you type in AZ just like that, you can type it in capitals or lowercase, and it should work. Nightbot will drop your channel link just like this. So this is my channel link, and it might come across as kind of this gobbledygook of a if you can see it down there, this gobbledygook of URL, youtube.com/channel/UC_9, whatever. And I have the I want to call it a vanity URL, I guess. It's really youtube.com/C/AZ Highland Homestead. But for some reason Nightbot doesn't drop that. It just drops this I think it's the OG channel link. Anyway, it doesn't matter if you click on it. Click on any of them, it'll take you to people's channels. So, um, hey, we got Jason in the house. Morning, Jason. Um, Central Illinois in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, yeah, Leanne, I'm working on it. I'm working on getting you up to that 10K. Uh, there we go. Prepper Book Club subbing. So see, you only got 3699 left. Man, it's early. I can't do math. Can't do math anyway. Well, y'all are awesome. I'm so thankful. We got 13 awesome people hidden here. Uh, and if you're just lurking, leave a comment. Just say hi. Let us know that you're here. So Annette just subbed to Prepper Book Club. Happy to be patient. Let subs grow at their own pace. I'm trying to be more patient. Yeah. And YouTube will mess around a lot with your numbers, and uh, at that stage, like it seems like 300 to 600 or maybe more, YouTube really gives and takes away channel subscriptions. So keep that in mind. It's a slow and steady kind of thing. The vanity link. I think you have to have. I don't know. I need people to help me out with that because I don't remember what it is, Matt. But yeah, and you can change it. I think once, and then once you change it once, you can't change it again. So better make sure that you know what you want for that, and nobody else can have it, right? So we had, I think, originally ours was Highland Homesteading, but there's a chicken ranch called Highland Homestead somewhere, and then there's a lot of people that have Highland cattle and they homestead. And anyway, we may have Highland cattle someday, but not right now. So I put the AZ on there, and now I'm known as Arizona Nick. I was in Cody's live stream yesterday. Maybe Cody will get in here, but hey, thanks, Jesse. I see. There we go. Man knows. You need 100 for the URL link. I thought so, but I don't want to give false information. Then somebody will say I'm fake news or whatever. I don't need none of that. Hook set. There we go. Yes, that's my fishing community friends. They all say the hook set for when they subscribe. So appreciate you putting that in parentheses, Wolves Den, because a lot of the homestead community doesn't use that term of hook set, but yeah, the outdoors family does. So and it's fun to have different communities. We do hunting and fishing, uh, archery, and all kinds of stuff over here. But really, we primarily just grow our own food. That's what we're doing a lot of right now. I'm trying to scroll back up and see what these comments are, um, but yeah, I keep him bounced down a whole page. All right, so we got Cold War Prepper saying, Annette, I'm number 261 for you. That's awesome. And yeah, I see that, Jason. You're just sitting here listening. Um, all right, Prepper Book Club. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that very much, and thanks for letting us know that you're headed out. Have a great day. There we go. Man, the chat just jumps. I'm not going to even mention it anymore. But thanks for everybody leaving comments. All right, Chris and Larry are in the house. Good morning, Chris and Larry. They're our neighbors just north of us. And Chris says, Purple Book Club number 98 for you. Awesome. Hey, we got Laura in the house. Good morning, Laura. Um, Glad that you're here, and hope everything's well with you. All right, there we go. Welcome to the pack, the family. Yeah. Um, There you go. People are connecting to one another. That's awesome. My Renaissance grandma, I saw that you came in. That um, definitely have to grow our own food. Yeah. So if you guys aren't aware, there's 27 states in the union here in America that have avian flu and are having stuff shut down for egg production and meat production too. I think so. I know egg production for sure. There's a map I saw yesterday about egg production. So y'all really need to, I don't know, stock up on eggs, freeze them, um, or get some chickens. I guess I don't know. We're probably gonna be selling off some of our layers that are a couple years old. They're kind of at their height of production right now, but they're gonna drop off pretty soon. So no, sir. No, sir, I did not. I'm at 32.20 set or 32, 39.27. So yeah, I need to do more live streams, but I tell you what, it has been hectic over here lately. We've got a fire going on, 13 miles to the south of us in the national forest, and it was at 1,500 acres, which isn't all that much compared to another fire up in Flagstaff that's happening right now. That's 15,000 acres, or it's probably to 20,000 acres now, and the national forest up there, and it burned down some buildings, some structure fires. So um, I ain't doing any extra live streams, that's for sure. It's just been crazy around here. Not that I have to do much with the fire, but I like to be ready, to be honest, to help. I've got some friends that aren't in that area or the path of the fire as it is now, but it's been a concern. And then I've got I wear just this hat. You guys see me wear just I have another hat. I actually have a few hats I wear. Is my point. And I have a lot of different jobs. So my main job is making maps for an environmental planning company, and it's a good career. I enjoy maps a whole bunch, so that works out. But we've lost a lot of people. This great resignation has hit us in our group hard. Didn't hit us in the beginning too hard, but just recently we've lost I think 5 people from our group, and our group only has probably 2 dozen people in it. So it's been rough. Yeah, Jesse, that's called water glassing the eggs. You can do that too. Um, Although, who was I talking to? I think it was Boots and Bounty. They said that you can't. Was it Boots and Bounty or was it? I can't remember. Sorry that I can't remember. I think it was Boots and Bounty, but it may have been someone else. Anyway, water glassing is when you have lime water. You put the eggs in there. They do stay fresh for a long time, but you can't. I learned. See, this is the great thing about our community is that I learned you can't cook them. You can't fry them like a fried egg, like over easy, over medium, or whatever. Sunny side up, it doesn't work. I guess so you have to scramble them. So yeah, I hear it works well. It's a lot to store. They're easier to store if you crack them, scramble them, and freeze them. Although I've heard that the consistency is a little weird on that too. I don't know. We don't store our eggs anywhere except the counter. We use them as we need to, and when we've got too many, Danielle will make a big quiche or omelets or bake a bunch of stuff or whatever and use them. Having only 10 chickens, we don't produce that many eggs. I mean, we'll probably produce 8 or 9 on average every day. So that's a lot, but we give them away to neighbors and friends and family too. Yeah, 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 Laura. I just uh, I just learned about that. I asked somebody when I was in their live stream about water glassing, and you know what? It wasn't Boots and Bounty. It was um, Homesteading Pasture. I don't know. Again, I can't remember. Um, uh, I'm trying to read through the comments, folks. Bear with me. Jesse. Yeah, you know, I would not be able to keep track of my head if it wasn't attached, Jesse, to be honest. Um, so I think I had one of my friends get my back here though. Jesse, be nice. I can't even get melon loaded on my iMac. I think it's because my computer's 10 years old already. Well, it won't work on other um, browsers. You gotta use Chrome. I know that for sure. For StreamYard too, I have to use Chrome. But yeah, we're on a MacBook. I haven't tried our old MacBook. We got one from 2011, I think. Sounds like about the age of yours, but this one's newer. It's just a few years old. Um, yeah, thank you. Thank you for reminding people to hit the thumbs up. I do appreciate that. I can't see how many thumbs ups we have on when I'm on Melon. That's a great problem to have, bare bones living. Counters overflowing with eggs. Yeah, you might want to try that water glassing. I'd like to try it. You can boil the eggs too, right? And then keep them that way. But I don't know if they freeze real well that way. Um, Again, type in AZ so people can connect to your channel. Heather Lynn has a handful of strawberry flowers so far. That's awesome. Um, I saw that you're gonna have lettuce and strawberries soon, Heather. That's great. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, folks. Um, let's see. Heather says I finally use my computer after not being able to use it all week because of having software issues. We reinstalled Windows last night. I can get into Windows. Well, that's good. Um, yeah, computer issues are a huge bummer, but glad that you got it back. Hey, Real Topics TV, welcome in. Glad that you're here. Thanks for joining us. Connect to others and have them connect to you. We got people typing in the AZ command. If you just type in AZ, Nightbot will drop your channel link, like Chris and Larry's here. Please go check out Chris and Larry. They've got a great homestead over there. They homeschool and they got goats and ducks and chickens and quail and their gardens coming back to life too now. So go check them out. And Chris does a whole bunch of crafts and stuff like that too. So go check it out. She also put up a video recently about how she's able to work from home. I haven't been able to check it out yet. I've just been so crazy busy, which I know a lot of people use that excuse, but just it's been a wild season right now. Just trying to stay afloat and definitely needed this break to connect with my friends here on YouTube. Hey, Danny Days Homestead, glad that you made it in. You're going to be going live Tuesdays, is that right? I think it's Chuck and then, uh, do I have this right? Chuck and Dale, then Danny Days Homestead. Um, all right. I like when I see this too. This is good, Cold War Prepper. I like to see that people have subscribed and how many people are subscribed to them. So, right, my brain's starting to work this morning. What time is it? It's man, the sun's coming up earlier and earlier now. It's 6:43 over here, and yeah, the sun's shining through the window. It's nice. Uh, Happy Hen Homestead's in here. Nice new logo. I like it. I don't think I've seen that logo before anyway. It's a red logo. Nice. All right. Chris and Larry say we're headed out on a field trip today with a Crew to the Grand Canyon Caverns. Oh, nice. I hope that we get a video, Chris. Let us know if you got a video coming on that. That should be fun. We haven't been there yet. Not to the caverns anyway. We've been to the Grand Canyon. 11 a.m. Central on Tuesdays, so that'd be 9 for us. All right, thanks, Danny. I appreciate that. We gonna get any more singing videos from you? That'd be fun. Sorry if I missed them. Like I said, I've been busy. I'm trying to scroll back up in the chat, but I'm missing it. I'm missing comments. If you just came in, Great Farmer Freelance is here. Good morning to you. I'm sorry if I miss you guys. I'm trying to scroll up, trying to look through, and let's see. Yeah, Jason, I appreciate this. When you guys are off messing with your garden stuff, why don't you play one of Nick's, or let one of Nick's playlists run? He has one labeled all videos. Yeah, and I don't have all of my videos on there. That's an older playlist. I'm not that old, maybe from like a month ago. I think I have all the videos up to a month ago. But yeah, if you want to play that playlist, that will really help us out. I think it bounces between 50 to 70 hours away from hitting the 4,000 hours for the year. So it sure be nice to get up and over that milestone. But speaking of milestones, no more singing, Danny. Really? I don't know. There's some great music that we listen to on K-Love that's been coming on lately. So we know those songs. We'll sing right along with you. Bad Moon Rising, Creedence Clearwater. Is that the one? Oh man, you guys are all chatting with one another, and I'm missing out. I'm trying to get to all the comments. It keeps jumping a page at a time. No, Danny, that's fine. That works for me. Oh, good grief! Look who we have here. It's the perfect casting fisherman. ZA Lowland can't homestead worth a lick. Mickey. Matthew, I love you, buddy. You make me laugh, man. Anyway, we got a running joke over there. He typed in ZA one time instead of AZ, and it just keeps going. Take it easy, Cold War Prepper says. The Eagles. We've been to the corner on Winslow Arizona when we came back from New Mexico on our trip last year. Part of that song. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right. So, did you guys hear my joke, Jesse? I never saw the comment. Maybe you mentioned it, but I'm getting reminded. Through the exit. Good job, Matt. Grafted Branch Homestead says, "How does a hen leave its house? Through the exit." That's great. Dad jokes. So, what do you call your wife when she is taking care of so many animals? It's like she's running a zoo, or like she's taking care of a zoo. She's a keeper. All right. I'm interested to see if anybody in here is within 20 subscribers of a major milestone, 100, 500, or 1,000. Anybody at Backlash is at 650. That's awesome. Nice, Backlash. Congratulations, man. Yeah, if anybody's within 20, so we've got 18 people in here now, and it'll bounce around between who knows what, 15 and 30 sometimes probably. But Chris says the kids want to stop and get a photo on the corner and get to Missouri this summer. Yep, Winslow, Arizona is on the way. If you take the 40, you can stop in Winslow. Um, the mob time. Yeah, let's mob and get somebody up and over there for milestone. So I know there's a few people. Heather Lynn was talking about she's got a goal of hitting 125. Um, but hey, Backlash is about to hit 2,000 watch hours. Halfway there to 4,000. That's awesome. We're real close to hitting 4,000. So um, should be happening here real soon. We had probably 20 to 40 watch hours every time I do a live stream. So we might get there this week. I don't know. We'll see. Um, yeah, the morning live drives. Let's get people up and over the hump. 400 subs, 3,000 watch hours, says Grafted Branch. 400 subs is great. Um, yeah, man. Let's if you guys haven't subscribed to Grafted Branch, subscribe to Grafted Branch. Maybe by next week we can have a live drive to get Grafted Branch up to 500. Sorry, my sinuses are all messed up. Gosmania. Fungus gnats in here. You guys ever deal with fungus gnats? With all of our indoor plants now, you got the fungus gnats. And I got one that thinks I'm plant soil, I guess. I don't I don't know. Uh yeah. Don't have to watch that anymore once you hit 4,000. Our other channel, I was just looking at it. I think we have 6,000 watch hours for the year. I haven't posted a video in a long time, but I heard that. So here's some news for you. I heard that if you don't post a video in 6 months on YouTube, um, and you don't post on your community tab, once you're monetized, they're going to take away the monetization. So um, if you are monetized, you gotta keep it up. Um, hey, between a shore and a mountain, that is, I think. Oh, it's Backlash. I was gonna say, I think that's coastal water, but it's Backlash. So yeah, thanks for coming in as that channel, Backlash, and you guys should subscribe to that channel as well. Hey, my Renaissance Grandma, you have a good day too. Thanks for coming in here. Time to garden. I know the feeling. Um, hey, thanks, Laura. I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll get more people coming in here and connecting to one another, and that's the whole point of all this, right? It's to help each other grow. Um, hey, Cold War Prepper, no need to apologize at all. Cortisone injection. Ah, bummer. I'm sorry about that. I hope your hand heals soon. You have a blessed day as well. Yeah, no joke, Matt. We've got a really cool community here, and everybody does rock for sure. Um, all right, we got Chris and Larry subscribing to Grafted Branch number 411. That's great. Yeah, so keep subscribing to Grafted Branch, everybody. If you're not subscribed, please do. I know Matt has been a great supporter of ours, and we enjoy supporting his channel as well. They've got a real small homestead, kind of like us, over there, and they're in New Mexico, and they definitely have an urban farm, urban chickens, quail, a garden, and they're a great example of how you can have a homestead in like a suburban area or even a very urban downtown setting. They're not on very much land, but they're doing pretty amazing stuff with her husband, wife, and 2 boys. So, um, yeah, it's pretty good channel over there at Grafted Branch. Um, all right. Well, um, we'll get we'll get somebody up and over that hump. If you let us know if you're within 20, I'd love to push you real hard. Do a live drive and get somebody up and over their milestone, especially if you're at that 100, 200, or 100, 500, or 1,000. If you're within 20 of those, yeah, yeah, between a shore and a mountain. When did you guys start that channel, Backlash? Because I don't remember seeing it a while ago when I first started following you, but yeah, gotta get them, up in the number of supporters too. Already subscribed. Great, I spell it right. I'm just so stoked. Face with a name, because I got to see you on Glenn and Justice Live yesterday. Felt like I was officially introduced. Let's see. So, who are you talking to there, Danny? Because uh, I don't know what you're saying about. Did you spell it right? Jesse says I was on the grafted branch, and just when I was gonna sub, the branch broke. Huh. Yeah, I think that's one of the things I really want to make sure to remind everybody of is to go and check out those channels that you have already been subscribed to, even if, like, let's say Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. You know that you're subscribed to them. You have been for months, but you see their channel link come up, and you go, "Oh, well, I don't need to click on theirs. I'm already subscribed." No, click on theirs too, and just double check that you are connected to them. Oh, Gossmania, got it. Yeah. Well, Jesse's so good at knowing everybody's names. Um, so Jesse will help us out there for sure. Yep, that's true, Chris. Yep, hitting that bell definitely helps so that you make sure that you're seeing all their videos come up. Hey, there's Coastal. Good morning, Coastal. Glad that you're here. Oh, we got backlash from both channels. Double watch time. Wow, man, that's something else. Thanks, backlash. So many good channels. Yeah, that's what it's all about. You never know if it's going to be the same channels or different channels that come on the live stream, and it's great having a variety here. Is for sure, absolutely. Jesse is known as a mod father for a good reason. He's got lots of screens and stuff, so he can do a lot. Um, I saw that. Yes. Uh, we got so Coastal Water and Backlash. Coastal Water is the wife, Backlash is the husband, and then they've got their other channel, which is Between a Shore and a Mountain, and they're over there in North Carolina, not too far from the coast actually. But yeah, um, Backlash drives all over the place. I've been watching him drive the, the live drives. All right. Yeah, it really is. The homesteading community is just unreal how great they are, and I think part of that is that, well, there's a lot of people that are, um, really trying to love their neighbor, so that's helpful, and we're all on this earth together, so we're all neighbors, right? But um, I think one of the things that really draws us close is that we can learn so much. There's not enough. Uh, There's not enough years to live a life and learn everything there is about growing your own food. And it's great to learn from old time people, but when we learn from each other and what we've learned from learning from the people who have gone before us, like Danielle's dad, he's lived a long time growing all kinds of different stuff, having a garden and growing trees. And um, he'll tell me, yeah, I tried that and it worked okay. Or he'll tell me, it didn't really work for me, but you should try it and see if it works for you. And then we've been able to teach him some stuff lately too that he never learned. And it's so rewarding just to learn from one another. And I think that that's one of the things that makes it so tight is that there's kind of an unlimited number of things that we can learn from each other. So yes, we can. Hey, Pure Pondering's in here. Good morning, Pure Pondering. Um, oh man, Ceilings didn't make it. I'm sorry about that backlash. Yeah, it's an avenue to help others. That's right, Grafted Branch. Yep. Yeah, it's really rewarding realizing that you can actually help other people. I'll tell you what, I got a lot of great feedback on clipping the wings of those quail. I don't know if you guys saw that, but we clipped the wings of the quail. Speaking of quail, look who we have in here. Got Black's Tropical Homestead. Good morning, Soil Family. So they got some quail. They got some more that are about to hatch here sometime soon, I think. Um, but or maybe they already hatched, right? This week's just flown by. Yeah, I remember watching them hatch on the live stream. Um, but clipping those quail wings, so many people said, "Hey, I was just thinking about clipping my chicken's wings." And is it the same kind of process? And yeah, sure enough, I've clipped countless amounts of bird wings. I used to work for an exotic veterinarian, and I had a background in birds. So I've done it a lot, but I haven't done it for probably 20 years or so. And sure enough, um, came right back. And 42 clipped wings later, I feel like it was a good thing to do. What's up, Cody? AZ Nick, Bubblegum Shrimp. We got Miracle Grow potting mix. We got Miracle Grow moisture control. We got Miracle Grow bark. We got red bark, brown bark, black bark. I love that comment, Cody, on all those soils that we saw. They just got dropped off over at Walmart. I was driving by. I saw them all sitting there on the side of the parking lot, and I said, "Yeah, that'd make for a good quick video." So got all that in there. And yeah, I started talking like Forrest Gump, talking about all the different ways that you can make, or no, talking like Bubba, all the different ways that you can make shrimp sandwich, shrimp cocktail, barbecue shrimp. Yeah, Cody makes me laugh all the time. It's there it is. I saw that comment, Jesse. I saw that somewhere else. Somewhere else you posted that. What was it? On somebody's live yesterday? Best miracle grow comes from above. That's right. Um, there's some song, there's some bluegrass song. I think it's by Green Sky Bluegrass. They're not my favorite band. They have some not very great lyrics in some of their songs, but one of them is he says, "I should have been a farmer and blamed it on the weather." And you know, the Lord gives and takes away, and sometimes being a farmer, you have that realization, whether it's the wind or tornado, hurricanes, too much water, too little water, fires. There's all kinds of stuff, right? But in the end, yeah, miracle grow comes from above. That's right. Um, I'm trying to pay attention, Jesse, but I mean, there's so much to pay attention to, and then there's squirrels, right? So, um, yeah, coast of Maine. I hear that their stuff's really good. Um, the The best thing though, and I'm gonna push this again. Uh, and if you guys are just coming in here now, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, pure pondering. It can feel like that for sure. I feel like that at times too. Um, Even though we're thousands of kilometers apart, I've found my homestead and family. Ah, and that, yeah, you have, you have indeed. Well, it's great. It's great to have our family all connected. Um, so the squirrels just backlashes. Uh, Sometimes the knowledge and skills gained from losing things is worth it. Learned about lanky tomatoes this year. Yeah, did my email help on that at all, Matt? We had to learn the hard way last year. We had a bunch of lanky broccoli, kale, all the early stuff we were trying to get started was super lanky and just ended up cracking the stem, falling right over. Um, yeah, it's been busy for us for a month now. It's been crazy. Yeah, Leanne's lives. There haven't been too many, so we gotta get on there for sure. I'm looking forward to it. Um, there we go. We love our family from down under. Yes, we do. Um, I think I'm kind of keeping up with the chat now. Maybe I do like this melon thing. That email helped. Your wife said I told you so. Well, I'm sorry that I gave your wife ammo to say I told you so. Um, I didn't mean to do that, but I'll tell you what, Danielle is right all the time. She's always right. And often I'll tell her, no, 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 I don't think so. And I'm wrong. Yep. Farmers pray a lot for good weather. Absolutely. Yeah. It doesn't hurt to pray about it. That's for sure. In our community group last night, we were talking about prayer and, where does our free will end and where does God's sovereignty begin? Man, it was a deep conversation. It was a really good one. But, to be honest, I don't know the inner workings and minor, not minor, finer details of how prayer works. But I, I, the one thing I said is that, hey, if my sons, if they know, um, if they know, this probably isn't going to happen, or this probably is going to happen, what's the use of praying about it? I still want them to come to me, even if, like my son Caleb, he always wants to start a fire with flint and steel, with the ferro rod and back of his fixed blade knife. And he's like survival guy, wilderness guy, cowboy. He loves all that stuff, hunter, fisherman. But he's always asking me, like, in the middle of the day, "Hey, Dad, I'm on a break from school," as we homeschool him, and says, "Can," he comes into the office here and it interrupts me from work. It says, "Hey, can we do a fire?" I said, "No, I'm working right now. What do you?" No. Well, I could do it. Mom's out there in the garden and it's right by the fire pit. And I've let him do it, I think, a few times, but I tell him, no, it's not time for that. But I'm glad that you came and asked. And yeah, it's important that we go to the Father and ask Him for those things that maybe we think it's not even a possibility, not even going to happen. But what if it's time for that to happen? He wants us to come to Him. That's right. That's right, Chris. It's just a conversation with God. Praise Him when you win, praise Him when you lose. Yeah, that's it. It's another relationship. Uh, who loves to answer prayers for rain? Farmers' wives do. Hey, you're starting to sound like our friends over there, over by Fort Worth, Land's Promised Land Ranch. Um, they don't make it onto our live streams very often. Sometimes they do. It'd be fun to have them in the house. And if I miss somebody who came into the house, I've been talking a lot, so um, yeah. Okay, here's I was gonna talk about this. Heather Lynn says we have more of our own compost next year because our upstairs neighbor is contributing her kitchen scraps. See, so this is huge on my priority list to encourage everybody to do. So we take my parents' compost. They they aren't composting right now, but they're saving all of their scraps for us. And people ask about what you can compost. You can compost everything, but if you have a real small pile, and by real small pile, I'm talking about something smaller than what you would want to turn with a tractor bucket. But anyway, that aside, um, for small compost piles, you probably want to keep out breads, oils, and meats. But we put our eggshells in there. It's controversial if you don't put them in the oven and bake them off, but whatever. You can ask me questions about that stuff. I know a lot about composting, and I highly recommend you start a compost pile, even if you're in a studio apartment or something on the 15th floor of a high-rise building. Start some compost, and you can do it in a 5-gallon bucket. You don't have to do it in a big pile or anything. And you don't have to have a super nice compost bin. You don't have to have a tumbling bin. You don't have to have much of anything. You can just make a pile. In fact, a lot of people I've known have actually dug a hole and put it in there so that it doesn't look like a pile. And if you've got neighbors and you're worried about what they think, you can do something like that where you dig a hole and put it in there, or you can even just use a trash can and just make it look like a trash can out there, even on the side of your house. And they likely will not say a thing. Um, but start a compost pile. It's one of the best things that you can do to grow your own food. Even if you're in a even if you're in a mobile setup, like a tiny house, small van, camper, something, I would say start a compost pile because that it's just a waste to throw like banana peels and coffee grounds and even paper, like paper towels. If we are using a paper towel for something and it's not a bunch of toxic chemicals or something on there. We throw all that in the compost, everything. And then you have to water it kind of like a plant. You have to think about it being alive and that it needs to be watered. At least here in the Southwest, a lot of places where you guys are, it's too, you got 100% humidity right now. So, anyway, uh, that's the end of my compost spiel. But yeah, Heather Lynn's doing it right, folks. Talking to the upstairs neighbor, getting those kitchen scraps added to the compost bin. Because guess what? That's organic fertilizer, and it's kind of like soil, and it's kind of like mulch dressing you can put on top of your beds. It's awesome. That's really all we ever want as an addition to our garden. We don't need much else if we've got a bunch of compost. Man, everything else is gravy. Hey, there's Kevin. Tuber chat. Connect and grow. If you guys haven't been to Kevin's live streams over there at Tuber Chat, you need to go check them out. That's where you can connect to a lot of people. So, Kevin, type in AZ and Nightbot will drop your channel link so others can connect to you as well. And Kevin has another channel where you can go and get music for your videos. So check that out. Yeah, Tuber Chat. Type AZ unless Jesse's already put in Tuber Chats. Jesse does a better job than Nightbot. Um, all right, share it on Reddit. Thanks, Tuber Chat. Um, yeah, Jesse already did it. I should have known. Of course, I clicked on the wrong one. That's Hedgehog's Homestead. Nightbot drop is a melon. It moves on me. Um, Jesse Jesse throws the compost over the neighbor's yard. He just throws it back when it's done. Uh, anyway, you guys can scroll up on Hey, we even got Bland's Promised Land Ranch link up in here because Jesse's so good at what he does. Danny Days has 2 compost bins, puts the scraps I lost the comment. Put the scraps that the chickens, dogs don't eat in it. Yep, yep. Nice. Well, I love hearing about everybody's experiences there. Um, Sorry if I missed you guys in the chat. I'm doing my best. Try to get this thing. Let's see. Tiny Tim says, Danny, I agree on that. I rewrite secular to Christian songs. The reason I suggested that song talks coming back to the one who loves me. I hold up a Bible to that point. Oh, that's nice, Tiny Tim. I love that. I missed what song you shared though. I'm trying to look back through the comments and I can't find it. Um, Anyhow, I've never been a religious person, but after one of my cousins took his own life about 2 months ago, I say a quiet prayer every night. Still struggling to fathom why. Yeah, it's tough in that for sure. And yeah, all I can say is that I know. So I wasn't raised in a Christian home. I've told my testimony on the live stream before, but I I was never a religious person. Wasn't raised in a religious household at all. Um, in fact, if I'd say if we had any religion, it was evolution and science, and that's probably it. But yeah, I was struggling to find out why, basically why bad things were allowed to happen. And what I came to realize is that there is good and evil in the world, and there was a man named Jesus, that he definitely existed. And I had to come to my own conclusion, not based on what any of my friends or family or the world told me, but based on my own um, logic and reasoning, why there's good and evil, because I knew that that was a definite, and why there's beauty in the world, and I could see architecture in the world, in the natural world. I could see an architecture, so I realized there must be a creator, must be some reason for the architecture, the beauty, and then the man named Jesus, the most prominent human in all of history. Who was he? Is he who many Christians claim he is? Is he the Lord? Is he the Son of God? Is he really God in the flesh? Or was he a legend? Did he never exist? That one I ruled out very quickly after doing just brief research. He definitely existed. And then the only two other options, really, and you can challenge me on this, but I've talked to a lot of people about it who don't believe, and they could never come up with any other possibility. There's two. One is that he was a liar. If Jesus was a liar, he pulled off the greatest con artist scheme that the world has ever seen. And if you read the Bible, if you read other things about Jesus and what he did, and the eyewitness accounts, you can figure that out for yourself if he was a liar. And then the other option is that he was a lunatic. He was totally bat crazy, out of his mind, and a lot of people followed him and are still following him to this day. So, so they're probably crazy too. And that those are the only possibilities. But I had to go and figure it out for myself. I read through the Bible. I prayed. I said prayers just like you're talking about, quiet little prayer, and I realized that there was a God. I wasn't an atheist altogether. Like I said, I realized there's a creator. There's good and evil, and I wanted to figure it out. So I said a little prayer, thinking that if God exists, He can probably hear me. He probably understands. Anyway, that was my story. But everybody's got something different, and God speaks to people differently. But what I will say is, I'm 100% confident, 100%, that if you are truly seeking God, you will find him. Um, he won't hide himself, but he is gentle and kind, and he's not going to make some kind of um, crazy way to make himself known. He's going to make something special and something gentle and kind. Anyway, that's it. Um, that's that's all I have to say. Good morning, Ann Dale. So glad to have you here. Well, I just have to share what I know because it's just like homesteading. If I know that panel trellis is the best tomato trellis I have ever had, I'm going to share it with everybody. And Jesus Christ has changed my life. He's alive and working in me today, and I ain't gonna pretend like um, that isn't better than a cattle panel trellis. So that's it. That's all I got to say about all that. Um, anyway, thanks for sticking with me and supporting me, guys. And yeah, and I'm really sorry to hear about the suicide that you're grieving right now. I can't even imagine. That's really tough. Um, I'm trying to catch up on the comments. Um, yeah, Danny Days has some good stuff to say up there too. Let's see, who else do we have in here? Danny Days, yeah, draw near to God and he'll draw near to you. Yep, James chapter 4. Yeah, thanks, Danny Days. I appreciate that. Well, let's see here. Is Rebecca Davis. Rebecca Davis is still in here. Drop in the AZ command for Nightbot to drop her link. So let's see. We're at 7:20 this morning. See if I know how to use Melon. You know what? It was so funny because I got on to schedule this live, and I think um, I still don't really know how to use Melon as well as I'd like. I started using StreamYard to schedule the live, and then I realized I was pretty much out of free credit on StreamYard. So I came back over to Melon and I scheduled this live, and it it was already going when I came on, and I looked on my own channel and I couldn't figure out why I didn't see it on there. I don't know, but all you made it in here, and I'm so thankful that you're here. Let's see if I can do something here. See if I can do something fun where we can have somebody come up here with me. Does anybody want to come up and be on the Arizona Highland Homestead live stream this morning? I think that link should allow you to come on here. Jesse came on last week and he co-hosted with me. So I got a link up there. Should probably pin it, I guess. But if somebody wants to come on, I'd love to have you up here. And I'd love to get somebody up and over their milestone. So if you are close to some major milestone, let me know. Nick is like Forrest Gump. I don't know if that's a really great. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. He starts running because he felt like running. Then all of a sudden he says, "I'm tired. I'm gonna go home now." Yeah, yeah, get me going, and then yeah, I'll find something else to do. I'll go I'll go buy me a shrimping boat. Hey, look at that. Rebecca Davis is up to 79 family members over there. Tell you what, Rebecca Davis is close to 100. Anybody else subscribing to Rebecca Davis? Chris, Chris is leading the charge here. We're gonna get Rebecca. Let's get Rebecca up to 100 this morning. Can we do it? Can we get Rebecca up to 100 subscribers this morning? Let's get Rebecca to 100. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Everybody, let's go and subscribe to Rebecca. Let's go share her out on our community tabs. Let's get Rebecca to 100. That is one thing that we want to do on these live streams over here at Arizona Highland Homestead. Let's do it. Yes, Grafted Branch, let's do it. Let's go get Rebecca to 100. Come on, let's do it. I'm gonna pin that to the top. See if I can do it. See if I can pin that comment to the top. Man, I'm really nasally today. I am sorry, everybody. Let's see. I better turn down my volume on my phone, otherwise everybody's gonna hear an echo. And that's gonna be a problem. But we'll get that thing pinned to the top. Good job, Jesse. Thank you, sir. The mod father, doing the best. Yeah. Hog Deer 79. Okay, we got her up to 82. Thanks, Gossmania. Appreciate that. Oh, we got a new subscriber, Bare Bones Living, to Rebecca Davis. Yes, Hog Deer 79. Rebecca is a great person. She knitted and sent us 4 hats, one for each of our family members, and asked us what color we wanted. And we love our knitted caps that she made for us. They're so soft and so nice. So yes, Annette just subscribed to Rebecca. Awesome. Growing the family. Yep. She has all the friends with no videos. You know what? She's going to be putting up videos. She's talked about it a little bit. She's been a guest on our live stream a couple times now. My goodness, I didn't even see this over here. Look at who we got. Look at who we have in the house. We got Matt over here. Matt, are you coming up? I can see your video in the basement, but I can't see the video on here. So maybe. Oh, I think your connection's not working out super well. Sorry about that, Matt. Yeah, I'm not.
There we go.
There we are. What's your channel name that you want to go by right now? You want to go by Backlash?
Either Backlash or Between the Shore and the Mountain. It doesn't matter. I'm in here on both.
All right. We got Backlash in the house. Or I'm sorry, the smoothest caster fisherman in the house.
Yeah, my last couple of videos, I've actually done pretty good casting.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw you found a goose too on a nest.
Yeah, there's been 6 out there, and 5 of them have either knocked their eggs into the pond or broke their eggs or something's gotten a hold of their eggs.
Huh.
So I don't know what's going on.
It's not Backlash cooking goose eggs, is it?
No, I try not to mess with the goose eggs.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. The Canada goose. I think I'm losing you again, Matt.
No, I'm here.
Oh, I can hear you.
I tried to shut my shirt off. It says I have 2 titles, fisherman and dad, and I kick bass at both.
You have 2
There's
what?
a father-in-law present. I have 2 titles, fisherman and dad, and I kick bass at both.
Yeah, you are a bass fisherman, my friend. That is for sure.
I try. Now, I think Between the Shore and the Mountain has like 21 supporters. Eventually, I'll turn that over to Panda.
Oh,
To
nice.
a 4.5-year-old. What I'm gonna try to do is I've got a couple of chest pieces for GoPros. When I
Yep.
take her to the park or something, I'll put my old GoPro 4 on her and just let her run around, and we'll post a video.
Well,
So this
that's great.
between the shore and the mountain video.
Well, we all
So
love Panda, that's for sure. So that'll be awesome.
yeah, but nah, I want to come up here and say hello for a second.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you, and you do get me to laugh every time you say ZA Lowland Bad Homesteader.
Yeah, that's
Love it.
all. That's what it's all about, is making people laugh and just being family.
Yep, I
I think,
agree.
yeah, I think my backlash channel actually passed 650 today. So
Nice,
I don't
nice.
know. Hopefully, I'll get. I'm I'm growing, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, well, it was really frustrating for me between 600 and felt like 800. That was the hardest time for
Yeah.
me. But
From 4 to 600 was tough for me, and once I broke over the 550 mark, I've gone up like a hundred in the last week. So we'll see.
yeah, no, you're growing fast and rightly so.
ZA, check out the ZA Matt at Backlash Fisherman. Jesse.
You got 654, Chris says,
Wow.
so
Okay.
that's
I was at
good.
633 this morning.
Wow, that's a big jump in one day. That's great,
So
Matt.
I've jumped 21 today.
Yeah.
Just jumping from live stream to live stream.
Hey, Beth D, glad that you're here.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I know I've really connected to a lot of people through all the different live streams. I know even on yours and outdoors with Big Matt and so many others.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
And Chris and Larry Homestead has really taken off since you found them and introduced them to us.
yep. I know there's been a lot of people connecting to them recently, and
Yeah.
they've got a great channel. So
Yeah,
yeah,
she's like 7.5 when you first mentioned her from that farm meet and greet, and she's really took off.
yeah. Well, she's got a lot of loyal followers too, and I was surprised I hadn't heard of their homestead previously since they're so close to us. But
Oh,
yeah, it's that, and that's something else that I should mention is that meeting people in person and talking to them, whether it's at the lake while you're fishing or
yeah.
it's at one of those
Oh,
farm
Judy
meetups like
May.
we have. What's that?
Judy May came in here.
Oh, Jude. Good morning, Judy.
She's a good supporter of mine. I had to shout her out.
Yeah, no, I keep watching when she's having coffee and showing us where that garden's going to be growing. I can't wait to see as it grows.
Oh yeah, we have a little like washroom, mudroom on the back of our house. It used to be
Yeah,
a porch, and they just kind of boxed it in.
yeah.
We had our seedlings out there, and it got really cold at night one night, and then it got really hot the next day. I think it either froze them that night, or the next day it sucked all the water out of them,
Oh man.
and they just kind of withered and died.
I'm sorry,
They're up
Backlash.
like one, maybe half an inch to an inch on almost everything. Now we have like two or three.
Ah, that's so frustrating. I know I was talking to Matt at Grafted Branch, and he was talking about his tomato seedlings that got all lanky and long, and they all croaked, I think.
Yeah,
And anyway, I was giving him some tips of what we figured out last year. Hey,
yeah,
Audacity Dawning, or as
yeah.
I called him, Audia City. I called him
Obvious.
that
Yeah.
before.
Um,
Audacity Dawning. Good morning. Glad you're here.
if you watch Coastal's Ride Along, there's a place called Carolina Nursery on the way to Panda School, between Panda School and where Coastal works at.
Yeah.
We'll probably either go there or a different nursery across Green. across the town of Greenville on the other side called Plant and See, and I will then we'll probably get some plants this weekend to put out in the garden.
Yeah, I know the feeling because we did that exact same thing last year when our plants got all lanky and tall, and
Uh,
well, we figured out this year, or what we're trying is that we got a bunch of seedlings that came up, and then we've been putting them outside every day since they just barely came up. We've been putting them outside, and we have these crazy spring winds where we get gusts of like 40 miles an hour even sometimes. And anyway, that's really helped. They've gotten real strong out there in the wind and the bright sun and everything. So I think that that's what we're probably going to do from now on until we find something better.
Annie Dale said that me and her are almost neighbors. I don't know where she's at.
She's in North Carolina as well. I don't know what
Okay.
town. I think she's in North Carolina anyway. Now I'm second
Yeah.
guessing myself, but uh,
Well, if we're almost neighbors, she would have to be in North or South Carolina or Virginia.
yeah, she's. I think she's over there. Should probably say here in a second.
Maybe.
But
Edenton, that's right. I remember now. Yep.
Edenton,
Edenton.
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 How far away is that from where you are?
About 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's real close.
Kind of east northeast of me.
Okay, yeah. So is she closer to the coast than you, or about the same,
Yeah.
but just up?
She's about halfway between me and probably about halfway between me and the coast.
Okay, nice. Yeah, and
This was
Dale's
a little
great.
bit out of the way, but on the way to the coast. But she's about halfway between where I live at now and where I went to college at in Elizabeth City.
Okay. Yeah, I want to say good morning to Camp Silky. I see Camp
Yep.
Silky in here. Um,
Hey, Camp
remember
Silky.
remember
MB
get.
Heritage Farms just said AZ Highland Homestead hello.
Oh yeah, MB Heritage Farms. Good morning.
I do like the way I can see the chat down at the bottom here.
On Melon.
Yep. Mama Mel,
Yeah.
Crisscross Streams just came in.
Good morning, Mama Mill.
Yep.
That's great. I love you watching for me as I scroll through the chat.
Annie Dale Homesteading in the Colony. Yeah, she's over. Her area. You start getting into where the Lost Colony was.
Tell
I
me
don't
more
know
about that. I don't know about that.
what the Lost Colony.
Yeah.
It was a colony that came to North Carolina. They were going to settle and make a state here from England, and they went through a really bad winter, and they started to have issues with starving and sickness. Well, the expedition leader decided, okay, well, I'm going to sail back across the ocean, go to England, get supplies. I'll be back in a few weeks. When he came back to where the colony was, they found on a tree. They found the word Croatan carved into a tree, and that's all they ever found of the colony.
Oh wow.
They don't know if they just died off, if the Indians overran them, or what.
Huh?
But if you ever come to North Carolina, down in Manteo, North Carolina, at the Elizabethan Gardens, there is an outdoor drama called The Lost Colony.
Okay.
But they were some of the first settlers in North America.
Got it.
But that's not where where her name came from. But yeah. And the hometown I grew up in, which is Bath, North Carolina, is an original colony of England. It
Okay.
was established I think it was established in 1709 is when my hometown was established.
Oh wow.
And it was actually the first capital of North Carolina.
Okay.
And then the capital moved to New Bern, and then now it sits in Raleigh.
Well, because
But we're
there's
also a second home of Blackbeard the Pirate.
is that right?
He would
That well,
either,
there's a
uh,
Bath, England too. I've been to Bath, England.
yep, we
So
are, the town I grew up in was originally a colony of Bath, England,
yeah, that makes
and they
sense.
named it after Bath, England.
Huh. Did,
But
you must have taken a
Blackbeard
bath
hung
there.
out in Ocracoke and Bath
I was gonna say you must have taken a bath there sometime.
every now and then.
Uh,
Okay,
Belhaven,
Belhaven. I used to commercial fish out of Belhaven, Miss Annie.
is that right?
So I probably know your son being on his age
Wow,
because I'll be 41 in August.
it is a small world, isn't it?
Yep.
It's so
Matter of
funny
fact,
how
Saturday night we'll probably be at Fish Hooks.
where are you gonna
There's a
be
restaurant. Oh,
Saturday
sorry.
night?
Yeah, there's a restaurant in Belhaven called Fish Hooks.
Hmm,
And my mom and dad's already talked about going to eat some tuna steak at Fish Hooks this weekend.
nice.
Oh, Lazy Day Ahead just dropped the Lost Colony Outdoor Drama on the Outer Banks'
Look at
Facebook
that.
or YouTube link.
All right.
Jesse is just on the ball for that type of stuff.
I tell you what, Jesse's
Man,
named the Mod Father for a reason. That's for
he
sure.
is 37, married a Sawyer. Oh Lord, I know a lot of the Sawyers. Wonder which Sawyer it was. I ate at Fish Hooks often. Oh Lord, I'm making. Hey, Retro Oregon,
You're gonna
Miss
find out that
Kelly.
you and Ann Dale are probably related somehow.
I I may know her son's wife more than likely.
That's funny. Hey, Retro Oregon's in here.
Yep.
More Retro Oregon. So maybe you'll see Ann Dale over at Fish Hooks this weekend.
Who knows?
That's funny.
My
That's
mom
great.
and dad just bought a couple of shirts from my store, so they may actually wear their shirts out with me. I
Oh,
don't
that'd be
know.
great.
I have not bought any of my own stuff off my store except for stickers. I've got to do that.
So Ann says William Sawyer, Sawyer's Land Development.
William Sawyer. I know that name, or I've heard of it.
So what are you doing right now? Backlash, are you monitoring?
I don't know if you can see the big truck going by. They're hauling dirt back and forth right now. They're digging a pond back behind me for a retention pond, and they're putting it up here on the building pad. But also on the other, I think I keep covering my mic up. I'm sorry.
That sounds good.
Yeah, they're digging a retention pond back behind my truck, back this way, and putting it on the building pad out in front of my truck. But
Okay.
also on the other side of the site, they're having a ribbon cutting groundbreaking ceremony today.
Oh
So I'm
wow.
kind of back in the back corner, hidden away right now.
Yeah, trying to stay out of sight, huh?
$100 says Nightbot couldn't have found that Lost Colony video.
Jesse, Nightbot has nothing on you, my friend. You are the Mod Father, and you will always be the Mod Father.
Uh, I got one in my channel. His name is Raymond Williams.
Oh yeah,
He is absolutely awesome at dropping links.
that's Ray Ray.
Yep. And the name Ray Ray came from Panda. She
Oh
went and said,
really?
"Hey Raymond," one night. She said, "Hey Ray Ray, how are you?" And ever since then, it's been Ray Ray.
Nice. I didn't know where it came from. I missed that. So that's
Yep.
great to know. Yeah,
One
Barebones
night on a
Living
live
says,
stream, I told her to say, "Hey Raymond," and she said, "Hey Ray Ray," and that stuck.
yeah, Barebones Living says Nightbot has nothing on you, Jesse. That's
Yep.
right.
Mama Mel, hello. Good morning, ma'am. Again. She was in my ride along this morning. Then we raided. Then Coastal said, "Hey, Backlash, I'm going live." So that meant end mine and raid hers.
Yeah, nice.
Shit, good Lord, 671. Didn't she just have like 650 something?
Yeah, sir. I think people are trying to get you up and over right now. I don't know. Maybe you're gonna be up
Yeah.
to 1,000 by the end of the week.
I've got a few people that are working, especially in the Philippine community, of trying to get me to the 1,000 mark. So,
Yep.
and I think some of the Philippine community is also doing play off for me at night.
Okay.
Because last I looked, which was day before yesterday, I was at 1574. But I know I got like 30 some hours off of live streams yesterday. And for some reason, when you go live straight through YouTube, it drops your or processes your live streams as private. I had like
Yep.
6 of them that were up there as private, so I switched them over to public last night.
You know that happened to me too. Backlash, and I
I know there's a setting
after
somewhere.
switching, you gotta go.
No, there's a track code coming by.
Oh, the
So,
after I switched them, like you did, I switched a few of them to public. It somehow automatically switched over to public every time I uploaded one after that. So I don't know.
I don't know. I've been switching them over to public for the last 2 weeks, and I don't know what it is. Somebody said there's a setting somewhere that you can go in that's been clicked that makes it private when it loads. I have no idea.
Thanks for joining us again, Pure Pondering. Glad that you're
Yeah.
back. Glad that you made it to the office safe too.
Mama Mel said Panda was so cute this morning when she got to school and saw her friends. Yes, she will start hollering at them through the windows.
Look at this. Jesse's calling Coastal your hook set.
Yep. Yeah, I'm blessed to have her.
Yep.
She's definitely the better half, or better third now because Panda is a third.
Yeah.
That little girl's been through so much. I need to do a full testimonial, but I don't
Yeah.
know where to start or how far to go with it.
Yeah, I'd love to hear more about that. I know I've been praying. I was praying for her kidney checkup and all that. So yeah,
Yeah. Hey, Scout.
Scout, look,
Hey,
we got
Scout.
Backlash. Look, he's right there.
Hey, Scout. Hey, buddy.
That's a good boy. We're actually watching my mom's dog Parker right now, and my mom and dad's dog.
Yeah.
You're the star of the show now, Scout. And nobody's gonna see me.
Yep.
You done? Hey, buddy. Well, it's the Scout show now.
Yep. I see.
Yeah, so we got their dog over here right now. We're watching him for a week or so, and Scout's a little bit jealous. We'll growl at
Yeah.
him if he comes close to us, and he said, "No, that's my family. You're not going to be part of our family. You're just here temporarily."
I did a live stream the other night. I was going over some things with like Nightbot and how to set it up and some different things with YouTube Studio and stuff.
Yeah.
And I ended up, I needed to go use the bathroom. So I told Panda, I said, "Come here, Panda." And I sat her down in front of the computer and leaned it down to her. And she just talked and talked and talked. I don't know what she said, but she
She
took
told
over the
everybody your
show.
secrets. She was telling everybody all your secrets.
I come back. I said, "Okay, let me have the chair back." "No, Daddy, my show."
That's great. I love it. Well,
I said, "We are no more good."
uh, Chris is asking if Scout is a Catahoula. Yeah, he's part Catahoula leopard dog and part something else, but we got him up in Flagstaff at the rescue, and they said he came from the reservation. The reservation here, the probably the good like a quarter of the state of Arizona, the northeast corner is all reservation land. so they have a lot of dogs that just kind of run around out there, and I guess they found him out there. He was about 3 months old, so we're not sure what he is, but he definitely got a Catahoula leopard dog in him because everywhere we go, people that have Catahoulas keep telling us, "Oh yeah, he's definitely got Catahoula leopard dog in there." So
Andale, I think I did that one on Saturday night. I'm not sure. Um,
thanks for coming back, Jude.
I can't remember when I did that live stream now, or what.
Oh, yeah, that
Or
sounds
what.
like a good one. Well, maybe you'll have to do a part two or something, or a recap for some of us.
Yeah.
Chris says we love Catahoulas. My Cass was one, and my Luna is one. Nice. Yeah,
What
we
was
are
it?
fans now too.
Let's see. Right to work. Video.
Yeah, pure pondering they are. They're smart dogs. That's true.
We have a Springer Spaniel Dalmatian mix.
Oh wow, you don't see that mix every day.
Nah, it was we were coming out of Walmart on Easter Sunday 10 years ago,
Oh wow.
and there's a family out there that had a box of free puppies. All of them were dark brown or black and just not the most attractive dogs.
Yeah,
Then there was one in there that was black, was pretty much all white with black spots all over him. And Coastal saw him and she said, I want that one. And I had already driven past it. I was like, all right. So I turned around, went back, and the little girl that was holding it up put that puppy down, and Coastal picked him up, and he went home with us.
nice.
Uh, at the time when we got him, he was probably only like 2 or 3 months old, like Scout was, and he just had a few black dots here and there. After about 6 to 8 months, he started getting the bigger black dots, and it's actually on his skin pigment, not his hair.
Really?
So that's where we figured out that he had part Dalmatian with him
Huh?
because their spots come out later.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Oh,
that one sounded like it got the Dalmatian coloring, whereas the other ones got the other coloring, I guess.
um, that live stream is a pop up live. Let's have fun. It was streamed 1 day ago, is what it says. It
Okay.
went for an hour and 48 minutes. So let me see. Am I? I think I'm on. I don't even know which phone I'm on right now. Let's see. I don't think I can. I was gonna try to post it if I can from my other phone, but I don't think I can. That's all right.
Well, Jesse's bound to put it up here.
Yeah, yeah. Jesse's bound to put it up. I did 3 live streams, dropped a video, and did a short all in 1 day.
Ah,
I think I got kind of nuts on. I think that was Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday night I did that because I came to work Tuesday morning. I did a live stream here. Got here and it was still too wet from the rain we had over the weekend and Monday. So I went back home. When I got home, I had a set of headphones from Bespoke Post box. So I
I
did a
saw
live
those.
on those.
Yep, I saw that.
And then that night I went back live again after Coastal did her Cooking with Coastal Tuesday night. I went live for 2 hours Tuesday night and went over Nightbot, StreamYard, or not StreamYard, but went over Nightbot and went over some things with YouTube Studio that helped me on when to drop a video during the day.
Well, that's great. Rebecca's at 88 subscribers. So I've got her link pinned to the top of the chat.
Yep.
Everybody go check out Rebecca. If you haven't subscribed to her already, would you please subscribe? We're going to try to get her up and over 100 this morning if we can. I'm only going to be on here for another 15, 20 minutes maybe at the
All right.
most. But
Yeah, I was at 642 when I came in here. I'm at 688 right now. I just looked at
wow.
studio.
Wow.
So, and I think what was it? Let's see, it was what, like 5 minutes ago. She said I was at 677.
Yeah.
I got people pushing me hard right now.
You do.
But
I was going to say that's not this stream that's pushing you like that. Somewhere somebody's pushing you. It's probably the
let's see.
Filipino community.
Yeah, 10:43. I was at 671. So 10 minutes ago, and I just reloaded my YouTube Studio on my other phone, and it went from 642 on that one to 688. So, like I said, I got people pushing me right now. So,
Yeah. And Dale, I've been wanting to make a video about that, how I did the Nightbot thing, especially with the weather. A lot of people don't know how to do the weather command, and like
yeah,
Backlash and Coastal and so many other channels have figured out how to do the
yeah.
Nightbot command, where you type in a custom command. Like I have AZ and Backlash has Backlash, and
Miss Andale, that was one of the things I went over with my Nightbot was where to go to put that command in, and I even copy and pasted the command into the chat during that time. So you should be able to get the command out of the chat at that point, and when you go through that video, and you should be able to figure out how to put the command in, because that was actually part of my video.
yeah, Jesse put up your live stream link.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that.
Saw it pop through here. Yeah, here it is. Matt's live videos. So, oh, it's a link to all your videos. It looks like, but
Okay, yeah.
you can find it there, especially if it's only one day ago. It's probably right at the
Yeah,
top.
one day ago it was just a pop-up live. Let's have fun and chat. And I had 3 or 4 people ask me about Nightbot that night, so I was like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and share the screen and go to my Nightbot and show where to go and share that screen. And I just started going through Nightbot.
Yeah, you know, I
I
I
think,
need to I need to share my screen a little bit more often. I was gonna try to do that this morning, but I can't do that at the moment. So,
yeah, I
um,
can do it on StreamYard, but I don't know about mail-in or Restream yet.
yeah, I'm sure I can. I just honestly, I haven't set up my permissions for my computer to share
Yeah.
that. So, yeah, Andale's gonna go check that out. So that's great. Got a ride along
Uh,
video of yours 16 hours ago. I
Danny
think
Day said that Judy May is at 596. Let's get her to 600. So
Judy
if you
May.
go back, yeah, Judy May is at 596 and wants to get her to 600.
I see. I see. Now I see. Yeah. Thanks,
Yep.
Backlash. This one. This one's what you're asking me if I skipped over it, right? All right. Yeah. Let's go get Judy May to 600. That's a great goal. Let's do it.
Matt just said it. Thanks. You're welcome, Danny. Retro, I need to figure out what your TikTok is so I can connect to you. If you go to my about page on Backlash Fisherman, you can find my Instagram, my Facebook, and my TikTok. I have a merchandise store, have my PayPal link there. I have the family channel link there, and I have Coastal Waters channel link all on my about page.
So Judy May's at 597. Everybody.
Yep.
This is going quick.
I don't think I can help her any. I think I've got her on both.
597. Do we have 598? Come on, 598. We can do it. Let's
But
go. Let's go. Jesse put up the link there. Let's go. We only need 3 people to subscribe to Judy May. Judy May, here we go. 598. We need 2 more. Just 2 more.
all right, Nick, I think I'm gonna hop down and go back to the chat.
Yep. I'm not
And,
gonna be on here for very long. We're gonna get Judy May over 600 here in just an instant. So, and then I'm probably gonna drop off myself. I gotta get going.
I'm gonna check on my Between the Shore and the Mountain and see if I have her on that page.
Yeah, excellent. All
But,
right, Backlash. Well, thanks for coming up, my friend.
all right, thank you for having me, sir. Take care, and you're welcome on my panel anytime if I have one.
Yes, sir. I'll
Uh,
I'll jump on there whenever I can. And you know what? Say
uh,
hi to Ann Dale in person when you see her for me.
Hopefully, I'll meet her sometime. And there's Miss Coastal Water back. She's saying hey and bye.
Hey, bye. See you later, Coastal. All
All
right,
right,
we need Judy May to get to 600. Here we go. All right, Backlash. I'll see you later, my
all
friend.
right, later. Bye.
Bye. All right. Let's see. What is Judy May at now? 599. We need one person. 599. Just one person. One person to subscribe to Judy May. 599. Do we have 600? Come on, subscribe to Judy May. Let's go. This is what it's about. Connecting to one another and getting everybody up and over their landmarks, their goals. All you got to do is scroll up in the comments and you'll see a link to Judy May's channel. There we go. There we go. We got Annette in there. Did we get to 600? We got to 600. Yes. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, everybody. Judy May, you're over that 600 mark. Anybody else? Let's keep going on Judy May. Let's get her to 601, 602, 603. Let's keep it going. Hey, Vineyard Chicks, welcome in. We're getting Judy May up and over 600. Yes, that's awesome. Thank you, everyone. Yep, I agree. Y'all are awesome. This is amazing groups that we've got here. Yep. Well, that's what it's about here, folks. I think it's great. I'd love to get Rebecca Davis up and over that 100 mark. That's a major milestone for Rebecca. And she's going to be putting up some videos here pretty soon. So Rebecca Davis, Touched by Yarn. I still have that one, that channel pinned to the top. So let's see what Rebecca has. Rebecca has 89. Only 11 people need to subscribe to her to get her up and over that 100 mark. Yeah, that is true, Mel. She does need 605 to make sure she stays there. So anybody else could go subscribe to Judy May. That would be great. But Rebecca says, thank you, everybody, for getting me to where I'm at. I'm going to be rambling with the brooms later today. Maybe I'll get that 100. Nice. Yes. Well, that would be great, Rebecca. I hope you get there today. We got you within 11. And I'd love to see a video of yours, Rebecca. Still showing 89 right now. Can we at least get Rebecca to 90? Anybody else subscribe to Rebecca? The link to Rebecca's channel is pinned to the top. Hang on just a second, folks. I will be right back. All right. Thanks for bearing with me. My son had something I needed to help him with. But yeah, Jesse's right about that. Rebecca, please post a video so people can watch and comment and subscribe. Then their subscription will stick. Yeah, just an introduction video would be great. I agree, Jesse. That would be good. But that really does help. And then people can get to know you too, Rebecca. Um, yeah, we all love Rebecca. Those of us that know her, but yeah, people that come to your channel, it'd be good for them to get to know you as well. Um, all right. Well, we got 15 people still in here. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Jesse. I appreciate that. Um, well, I am only going to be on here for, well, it's already 8:06 over here. I'm going to have to go, everybody. I'm sorry about that. But it's been a great live stream. Got Judy up in over 600. So, yeah, that's fun. Again, Judy May up and over 600, and I'm excited to see what her garden looks like. Shows 17 now. There's 17 now. That's true, Danny. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, we got Cedar Creek Bottoms Farmstead Life in here. Good morning, Cedar Creek Bottoms Farmstead Life. Thank you for joining us. Glad you caught us before we took off here. Yeah, the busyness has begun. Yep. Well, thank you so much, Andale. Andale's got a good live stream on Tuesday. I always enjoy that one. I wasn't able to make it for very long at all this week, unfortunately. It's been a crazy week. But yeah, y'all are amazing, and so glad that you're here, and so glad that you are so supportive of each other. We can get people up and over their milestones, and yeah, looking forward to watching Rambling with the Brooms. They're up later on today. They'll have their Procrastinating Thursday live stream. So we it'd be good to have maybe a mod drop the link for Scott's Procrastination Thursday. If there is a mod or a mod father, perhaps, who could drop that. I don't know. It looks like every channel link is getting dropped right now. So, super thankful for our great moderators that we've had in today, especially Jesse, the mod father. Jesse, thank you so much, my friend. And let's see, I could probably put up Scott's. There we go. It came through. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that. So, yeah, Scott and Debbie, 11:30 Central. Rambling with the Brooms. So go check that out. That's always a good live stream. And Rebecca Davis will be on there. Hopefully, our community will get her up and over that 100 mark. So yeah, yeah. God bless you, Judy May. Glad you're up and over 600 now. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Cody. No worries. All right. Well, that's it for another live stream. Thank you all for joining us so much. Yeah, thank you indeed. I agree. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Yeah, connecting with one another, right? All righty, everyone. God bless you. Have a great week. Love your neighbor, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.